Hi guys, this is Gigi coming on today. It's 2 more days before Christmas, 23rd of December. And I've had this thought in my mind for a while. Maybe because it's Christmas time and Christmas you think about children. And I just want to ask this question. It's burning inside. And please, I'm hoping I will not offend anybody. I'm 71 years old. I know that a lot of you all much younger. We're not on the same page, but I just want to ask this question. Say, for instance, a woman meets a guy. Okay. This is a new kind of interaction that's going on now because, my day it was different. Okay. I agree. You meet a guy, you meet for dinner, or you meet at a bar somewhere, you do a little small talk, whatever, first date. You leave with the guy, you have sex with him, first time. You may not have really had any other like meeting with this guy, interaction with this guy, like you all didn't work together, you didn't go to the same church, you just saw him on the street or he saw you and you gave him your number or you texted him, whatever, and you all were texting back and forth and then you go out have a first physical meeting, but the bottom line is you have sex with him first time. Okay. Then you find out you're pregnant. You may not have had any other meetings with this guy after that initial hookup, right? Point I'm getting to. Okay. Didn't use protection. You get pregnant. You decide, for whatever reason, you want to have this baby. You don't really know this guy. You see what I'm saying? You don't know this guy, but I'm not trying to deny you the opportunity to have this baby. You want to have a baby for whatever reason. But the point I'm trying to make is, and what I don't understand, it's happening so much more now than before, that women and men are coming together, they're having sex, they're creating babies, they don't know each other. Do you know how difficult it is to like raise a child together? A man and a woman. A child deserves, I believe, to have a mother and a father. It's rough out here. Rougher now more than ever. Okay? You don't know this guy. You just had sex with him one time. But you're going to have a baby. This poor child is coming into the world at a disadvantage because his mother and father, they don't really have a relationship. They never had a relationship, guys, okay? And so this poor child, my heart goes out to the child because every child, I feel, deserves to have a chance at life. And it's not easy. It's not easy for a child that is born into a family of a mother and a father, a husband and a wife. It's hard out here. It's difficult. Relationships are rough. But the point I'm trying to make is, women, please, why are we not more careful? Why do we not, and this goes for men as well, why don't we want to get to know a person before we have sex? Because the end result could be this scenario. You have made a baby with somebody you don't even know. Going down the line, she has this baby. How are you all going to be able to be effectively co-parents? How are you going to be able to do that? And in the middle of this is this baby that's born that deserves every right. It's so hard out here for these children. I'm telling you, it's hard out here. And This child is born to a mother and a father who don't know each other. It's not something where you learn as you go. Being a parent, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. And the poor child is suffering. You may buy that child all the Jordans and all the designer, whatever. Child may have a beautiful bedroom and bed and all that kind of stuff like that. What about what you can give the child? What about the foundation? What about, the caring and all that? I'm not talking about caring about what kind of clothes they have on. I'm talking about substance. What are you going to be able to give that child? And then more than likely you and the father are not going to make it. So then you're going to be a single mother with this baby, this beautiful little baby. I love babies. That baby deserves more. That baby deserves a fighting chance in life. Why can't you think about it? You know what? Yes, when you get older, your hormones are not raging like when you're younger. I give you all that. Hormones are rough. But you've got to think with your head. Think with your head. Think with your head, okay? Think with your head. Because you can make more rational decisions and you can step back and just chill, okay? Step back and chill and get to know the person that you may be interested in. Hey, honestly, oftentimes you may meet somebody after a few weeks or months talking to them and all that, going out with them, you decide, I'm not interested in this guy. We're not compatible. What happened to being compatible? Doesn't that matter anymore? How can you have a baby with somebody you're not compatible with? Well, you may say, okay, well, you don't have to be entirely compatible to have a relationship. Say what? Sooner or later, at some point, having some compatibility is going to be important. I'm telling you. So, with that said, I'm just reading about these women, no judgment, that are having babies by entertainers, professional athletes, all that kind of stuff. It's not always about the money. And these guys, they can get women a dime a dozen. It's what are you bringing to the table? What are you bringing to the table? Are you out there just trying to get pregnant so that you can have an attachment to this person? What does that say about you? I'm sorry. I don't want to be offensive or judgmental. I really don't. But all I'm saying is that gone are the days when women were more reserved and they just stood on their own, and we just did our thing, and it wasn't like, it didn't seem like it was some kind of plan you had in action. You may see somebody and you may hit it off with them, and you might have a vibe going and everything's beautiful and all that stuff like that, but you didn't just jump into anything. You just didn't jump into anything. Take your time and do it right. That's what it's all about. Take your time. Let things percolate. Take your time and do it right. Don't bring a little baby. Don't bring an innocent little baby into this world. Please, please, please. Where the daddy doesn't care about the baby because they don't have a relationship. They hate the mother now after they had sex and all that. And this poor little baby is here. And the baby needs love. The baby needs a lot of love. And then the mother is angry because the daddy is acting a certain way, not the way she wants him to, and she's indifferent to the baby. That baby deserves better. Please, that baby deserves much more. and you bringing another child into the world and having that baby being subjected to all of that, how do you think the baby's going to end up? Huh? Are you going to have the funds to let that baby go to counseling so they can be able to deal with life? Because life is getting harder and harder out here. Not just for us adults, but the kids coming up, they're going to have a rough time too. Please, guys, let's do better. Let's have more respect for each other. You know, if you don't respect yourself, ain't nobody going to give a damn. Staple Singers. Just a tidbit. Please like and share. Subscribe. Thanks for coming by. Blessings. Happy holidays.